Yo, it's Real 92.3, LA's doing for hip hop. Bootleg Kev. DJ Head is not here. I don't know where he's at, but we got Blueface.
Hey, we in this motherfucker.
Find the beat.
Yeah, hey.
Listen, man. I feel like last year I was touting you as the most improved rapper of 2019.
Hey.
I feel like you got a lot of shit from people like for your rapping abilities when you first came out.
Hell yeah.
But I felt like when you hopped on like the NLE Choppa remix and certain records, you were just like, you was in a pocket, man, where you was really snapping.
Yeah, for sure.
How much you feel like you've improved as a rapper?
I think a lot. I think that's probably one of our most improved things, like as far as music wise. Like with this album, you'll definitely hear I don't sound like nothing like I used to, which is not bad. Well, I do got some shit, just to keep that vibe going, but majority of it is more, appealing to the masses.
Was that something like you like consciously wanted to do because you were hearing like some of the feedback from people? Like,
not necessarily. I think if I wasn't offbeat or if they thought I wasn't offbeat, I wouldn't even be, relevant right now. So I definitely took that in as a something that had to happen, had to be done.
And I like how you're making light of it with the album title.
Yeah, that's everything I rap about is like real life shit. So it's like that's how I do my music because I'm just really enjoying it.
Nah, and I also feel like too the other thing we were just talking about this with the baby. The baby's like somebody who is like super charismatic. I feel like you're the same way. Like you're not afraid to be lighthearted and funny.
Yeah, for sure.
And be yourself. Like it's not always like some gangster shit with Blueface.
Nah, hell no, definitely not. Shit. They don't want to see that after a certain point, They want to see
100%.
See some real entertainment, They don't want to see me on the block with 20 people behind me.
Right.
Talking about what I'm doing. That ain't going to appeal to the, white kids and kids across the,
Right.
across the waters. That's really what I'm going for. I'm on
you
some
want to be a
mainstream.
Yeah, man. You want to do movies and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be, clean household face,
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any aspirations to do any sort of acting or anything?
Definitely. I definitely audition for some, but I feel like it would have to come to,
They would have to make up your whole side of your face. You know what I mean? Unless they typecasted you as like a gangster.
Yeah, I could definitely play that role. Great, and the ratings will go because I feel like everything I do on social media is like even if it's not on my page, so it will benefit whoever took the time to realize that I could do it.
100%, man. You and Choppa got a dope working relationship. He's obviously somebody who's on the come up as well.
We like a little power couple right now. I feel like that's a thing in the industry now. Like everybody got like
the rapper
two artists that
fuck with
that mesh together.
And you and Choppa are one.
I mean, fan wise,
right?
Like like Lil Baby and Gunna. 100%. That might get more streams than
the Baby and Megan Thee Stallion.
Exactly.
Right.
Me and Chop, or I feel like that's like a little thing right now.
What is it about you two that you feel like the chemistry's so great on records together?
Well, when he first came out, they always was like, "Oh, you look like Blueface. It's another Blueface. It's another." So, I think we just embraced that. It was like more like a I don't want a big bro or nothing, but just more or less they like seeing us together. We look like we could be related. We look like
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how they look at it. They look at it as Blueface, big bro, Choppa, little bro.
You do seem like wise, like a lot more wise than people give you credit for.
Oh, for sure.
Like you're a really smart dude, man. I feel like you move with a certain level of
come on, man. How else I'm still around doing the shit with the shit that I got and the way the shit's going now. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Sometimes with Choppa, I feel like he be jumping off a cliff on IG and shit. Sometimes
yeah,
I had to talk with him.
And
I had to talk with him about it when we saw him.
That's another thing. I'm not here to big homie nobody or say I'm like that with nobody because I'm not.
Right.
But I be trying to. I see where where his mind is at, and I try to give him the best game I can to sell that it's not.
As you should.
Nothing is worth what the position we in. Literally.
Yeah, people die to be in this position.
You can't
man.
apply for this. You can't go out and put nothing on a resume for this. You know what I'm saying? It's like once in a lifetime type thing.
100%, man.
The ratio, the odds is like very slim for this position.
You had said something after Pop Smoke passed away out here. Obviously, rest in peace to Pop Smoke.
Yeah, R.I.P. Pop Smoke, man.
About L.A., a lot of people, when they come to L.A., they think it's one thing, but it's not.
Definitely not, yeah. It's,
What is your, I guess, your advice to people who do come to LA? Because every rapper has a place in North Hollywood or in the Valley. Like, you know, everyone's here. So what is the advice you would give to artists that are coming to LA? Not even on some like gangster check-in shit. But just like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing. I think that's what the way they took what I was saying.
Yeah, I knew what you
like,
meant though.
Go find your local hood that's affiliated with what you. Honestly, that's the last thing I'm promoting. If anything, go find you a regular square dude that's got maybe a gun license, a permit, or even a security guard, or even a friend of a friend who can, you know, pull up and provide you with, you know, the utensils that you need to, you know, defend yourself, or, you know, or, you know what I'm saying, or just more operate. That's all I meant by that. I wasn't saying go call the head of this gang and be like, no, that's the last thing you should do, because they gonna extort you. They gonna say, well, we need X and Y, Z amount. Yeah, nah, fuck that. You ain't paying nobody shit. If anything, you pay the person who coming to drop off, you know, the artillery to make sure you straight. That's it. You need one person.
Yeah, I think it's really just more about not letting your guard down out here.
Yeah, one native, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying,
because if people go, like, think about this, like, people, they'll do a show in Philly or they'll do a show wherever and their guard is up.
Yeah, because they know it's, you know.
But I feel like people, when they come to LA,
they see the palm trees,
they're in Hollywood, they're in the hills, and I feel like
they don't know that the hood is right 20-minute drive.
Right, and it's just one call away. Like, hey, I heard so and so.
They coming for sure. They ain't got nothing. Come on, bro. People that's from here is getting
the same issue.
Getting it every day. It's homies dying. You know what I'm saying?
100%, man.
Fuck the famous people. No offense to the famous people. You know what I'm saying? It's people,
real life
homies. Like you know, you know. So it's like, I don't know.
No, I feel you. I saw someone had tried to break into your crib recently.
Yeah.
That shit kind of went up. I saw the video. Is that like? I remember when you first got your crib. Like, I think, you know, we were talking to Wack and his wife about it. Like, I think the first time we interviewed her, she was trying to help you get your spot.
Yeah.
And you got your crib. Like, is it tough being Blueface, and like, obviously motherfuckers know where you're at.
Obviously, yep.
Are you moving a little differently? Are you thinking about getting another spot? Like,
I got another spot already.
Okay.
But I mean, people know I you know, neighbors, people that come work on the house. So it's
you're
like
kind of tall, and you
in
got
the position
face
that I'm
tattoos,
in, if one person knows, that's liable for
everybody to know.
Yeah, so I really don't try to be too like, oh, don't post my house, don't post. I really don't give a fuck, honestly. If you gonna come, I got my shit set up to where, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's nothing I can do to prevent that from happening. It's people that aren't famous, houses get broken into. It's a real thing called flocking in LA.
100%.
Some random Chinese person house, and you know they got it in there. And they ain't famous at all. They work at the liquor store. They own the liquor store. They still, you know. So I don't really live in fear of that. I just prep myself to where I'll have enough time to react, and you know.
For people who don't know what that means, because it's some LA shit. What is the flocking? What does that mean?
Flocking. I mean, we gonna pull up. We gonna knock at your door. Nobody's there. Shit. Home invasion. Yeah, pretty much home invasion. And you know, it's preferably against people that own $2 bills, own a lot of $2 bills, because those people that don't believe in the banks, you know, they keep all. They
got all the cash at the crib.
Exactly.
I got you, man.
You
know? How is Blueface moving around with this coronavirus shit? Are you shook, man?
Man,
are you worried about traveling?
I'm not too. I don't know. I don't let the internet live my life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the problem today. The internet is like literally dictating people's lives. In real life, that's like, that don't even make sense. Like, how you see something on the internet and that's shutting down.
Yeah, a lot of
venues
shit.
That's shutting down. Ain't one person in the vicinity has gotten it, but we gonna shut down the whole venue because the internet has way too much credit these days. I personally don't give a fuck.
Your videos, the Holy Moly video is hilarious. The Obama video was great.
I love that, the Holy Moly video.
Yeah, like I feel like
it's real, like Kids Bop, like friendly. Like I can see tons of kids just watching it at home.
Who's like, I mean, these concepts for these videos, man. Is that you? Is that the director? Like,
well, they send me a treatment, and then I'll put my 2 cents on there.
Got you.
Because you know, they usually in this industry they hire somebody who don't know you. Obviously, you know, they just. Oh, I think I know what Blueface likes. Let me put this and this and that, and then I just, you know. So it's a collective group thing.
Is Friday After Next your favorite Friday?
I like all the Fridays.
I know
all my jokes, everything. I always reference to that.
Of course.
So that's a
no more locked doors, man.
Yeah, no more
100%.
locked doors.
Well, the album is coming out on Friday.
Yeah, March 13th, man.
Finding the beat.
Found it.
Found it. You found the beat?
Found it. Let me know. You let me know.
Hey, I just let you know.
I want you to do a segment after the shit drop.
You can go back and watch me and Hez interviews over the last year, and I was giving you props. I was like, yo, Blueface is, I think I tweeted it. Like, Blueface.
Nah, yeah, he was always.
Blueface, you know,
I'm showing love.
I think that you've improved. Like, your improvement has been.
Yeah, for sure.
There was just shit where I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, wait till you hear this album.
And you saying, you know, I'll give you this, bro. Like, I feel like when you first came out, the criticism was like, you know, I got it. I was like, yeah, but it's some young boy shit. But then I'm like, you know what, Blueface, like, you say some hilarious, you got some funny ass, clever ass bars, bro.
Yeah.
And
that's really just, you know, keeping me around, but nobody want to give me the credit for being like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm off beat, right? That's what everybody's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm off this, I'm off that. So what are y'all listening to? Why y'all listening to me? Why am I still
right?
Obviously, I'm saying some shit. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So I've never doubted what I was saying. I always thought what I was saying was harder than anything anybody else said.
Some ill shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I listen to other people's shit, it be like real regular.
I just had a conversation with a rapper,
but the flow, and they gas it up, and I be like, bro, did you hear what I just said?
I just had a conversation with a rapper, an unknown guy, but I was like, yo, you can rap, like you got the, but I was like, I don't remember nothing you're saying though.
Exactly. And then the melody is even like, I feel like the artists that do melodies, even they be getting too much credit.
Well, they ain't saying shit.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of them ain't saying shit.
Like that shit irritates me. Like I say some hard shit,
but it does sound good.
It sound. Nah, don't get me wrong.
It's very easy to listen to the melody shit, but they ain't saying shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they be getting credit. Like,
well, you've been in the studio. Have you been in the studio with any of those guys, or they're just humming the melody and then they just figure out what they're gonna say as they go? And it's just very.
Me personally, I mean, I listen to it, but I don't be like, wow, that's hard. Like he's like so, like, cause for instance, if I say, I went to the store, fuck on your hoe, boat, road up. Yeah. You gonna be like, that was hard. Now if I be like, fuck on your hoe, went to the store, fucking the road, you gonna be like, nah, that probably he ain't say shit.
Right, same shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, how you give him that for that? And I just, you know.
Who is your GOAT? Like, who's your greatest of all time?
GOAT?
Rapping wise. Like who's on your...
I mean, I'm trying to think of who be saying shit, because that's what I listen for. I like punchlines.
All time, who's your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper? Probably don't got a favorite rapper, honestly. Like even before, I would always switch. I feel like there's never really...
Who are a few then that you were listening to that you that really come to your mind that just...
Growing up, I was fucking with YG shit. He definitely had a moment in era.
Of course.
I was fucking with G Unit before that. They had an era, a moment, you know. I feel like everybody has a moment, like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it gets passed around. Even Cash Kid be saying some shit.
Yeah.
And nobody even really fuck with him like that. But
you gotta fuck with Griselda.
Griselda?
They're from New York. The totally opposite vibe of what you do. They just sold out the Novo 2 nights in a row. They're fire. They say some shit, man.
So I'm open to anybody that's saying something. You know, when I listen to shit, I like to hear the punchlines, like, you know, something. Even if it's just one,
something
even
you
if it's
remember.
one, the whole song, like just something like, damn, like he said that, like, you know, that's what I'll be listening for. So if I don't hear that, I'll be kind of disappointed.
Right. Well, yo, Blueface, we appreciate you checking in.
Hey,
IG.
You know the deal.
The album is out Friday. Yo, real quick, let's get you to hate on something for the hate today. Every night we do it at 8:00. Listeners call in. They can hate on their baby mama. They can hate on traffic. They can hate on the coronavirus. Whatever you want to hate on, Blueface. What you hating on?
I'll probably hate on the coronavirus because that shit is like, it's getting too serious. Like, they shutting down shows and all type of weird shit. Like
the Warriors in San Francisco on Thursday, they're playing the first game with no fans.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Do you think it's warranted or you think it's overhyped?
I think it's overhyped. I think that's the internet, you know, being the internet. You know who fucked up the internet?
Who?
60-9.
6ix9ine?
Yes.
Oh, 6ix9ine fucked the internet up. For everybody, huh?
For everybody.
The internet's over?
The whole generation.
That's fair.
Not in a good way. Fucked it up in a bad way to where it's just like everything's about the click.
Everything's about the internet shit now.
Click, yeah. It's
the clickbait shit.
Like, man, that shit is...
So you kind of put that on 6ix9ine.
He got
Are we officially blaming the coronavirus on 6ix9ine right now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. Oh God, he is the reason.
My man's getting out August 2nd, so make sure you pull up on him with some disinfectant wipes. And,
Yeah.
Blueface, the album is out. Yo, let's introduce Holy Moly. Go, bro. Let's get into it for the city.
Hey, yeah, all right, man. Blueface, baby. This my new single, Holy Moly, featuring NLE Choppa. Go bang that. Ooh.